The organizer label has kicked against the over 3 trillion naira injected by federal government into the privatized electricity companies owned by individuals without commensurate increase in power generation over the past 10 years. Secretary General of National Union of Electricity Employees NUEE, Comrade Joe Aljairo, expressed the concern during a public hearing on the bill to amend Electric Power Supply Reform Act 2005 to provide the legal and institutional framework for the implementation and coordination of rural electrification projects, establishment of the National Power Training Institute, and regulatory provisions to strengthen the sector for efficient services delivery and for related matters. Available statistics show that about 400 billion naira was realized from the privatization of the power sector, with the federal government investing over 1 trillion naira thereafter.
Our position on privatization is clear, So, but we are worried whether the amendments are critically based on market, private, public, where we belong now. So that was why we are now having tried privatization for about 10 years, and we are doing just the amendment of sections of the Act, and then even the review provision in the Act, which gave provision for review of the sector after 5 years, and we have written consistently, and it has not happened.
In his remarks, Chairman of the committee, Honorable Aliyu Magaji, explained that the public hearing was to address the concern raised by the Nigeria Governors Forum on the directive of the Speaker of House of Representatives, Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, before the consideration of the committee's report on public hearing held on December 14, 2021.
We are only here today to address the challenges and the needs of the Governors Forum. They feel that there is a constitutional provision that gives them the right to form a regulatory agency, like Nigeria Regulatory Electricity Agency. So they want this in individual state. That's all what we sit today to consider. We have seen their concern, and we'll look into the concern.
It's not a matter of opinion of the NGF as a forum or of the states. It is a position that rests absolutely on the Constitution and the provisions of the Constitution that make power, electricity, the concurrent responsibility of the federal government and the states. And the Constitution is quite explicit, actually.
Meanwhile, Minister of State for Power, Mr. Godi J.D. Agba, who spoke during a media chat with parliamentary correspondent on the presentation of the NUEE Secretary General on arbitrary increase of electricity tariff, denied knowledge of the indiscriminate electricity tariff imposed by Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission, NEC, on consumers.